Hey guys, I'm so excited to be breaking this movement down. When I first heard this cover of He Made a Way, I really wanted to learn it. So he was playing it very fast, and I tried my best to kind of interpret what he was doing. So I'm going to go ahead and break down what I heard. And if you guys can build upon it, or you guys can come up with something better, go ahead and share it with us. So we're going to be in the key of E flat. So what he's doing a lot in this movement is outlining the melody of the singer. And if you guys haven't heard it, I encourage you to go to Bart Orr's Instagram, and he has a cover of this song, and he's playing along to it. So what he starts off by doing is he's walking down from the 1 to the 5. And they do this a lot. He's kind of messing around with the melody, but he's walking down like this. And we hear that a lot now in a lot of movements. So what he's doing on the left hand is the E flat to the D to the C to the B flat. So 1, 7, 6, 5. On the right hand, he's kind of doing the shell of the chord. So he's doing the 5 and the 3. But what he does is, or what I'm doing actually is I'm twanging the 5 to the 6. And then I outline the 7, so I have the 7 on my left hand, and on the right hand I have the 5 and the 2. And then I do this suspended chord. It's the 6 on my left, and on my right hand I'm doing the A flat, B flat, and E flat. So the 4, 5, and 1. And then finally, the left hand I'm doing the 5, and on the right hand I'm doing the F and the D. And I'm twanging that C to the D. So I'm going one more time. And then I'm resolving on the 1. And he outlines the 1 by doing this. So he's twanging the 2 to the 3 on the left hand, so the F to the G. And on the right hand, he's twanging the 7 to the 1, like this. So after he resolves, so again, that whole movement is. All right, this second part is really interesting because he's really following the melody. And what he's doing, he's going into this minor mode kind of thing. With the left hand, this is what he's doing. He's walking down from the 5. He goes to the 4, and then he's flatting the 3. Then he goes to the 1. He flats the 7. And he goes back to the flatted 3. And then he just walks down chromatically. And this is all over the 4. So again, 5, 4, flatted 3, 1, flat 7, the flatted 3, and then walk down chromatically all the way to the 6, all over the 4. What he's doing with the right hand, he's kind of outlining the shell of the bass. So he's doing this. I have the B flat on the left hand, and on the right hand I have the G flat and D flat. Then we have the A flat on the left hand, and on the right hand we have the E flat and the B. Then we keep walking down, we have the G flat, and on the right hand we have the D flat and the B flat. And then we go to the E flat, and we have the B and the A flat. We walk down again, and we have the D flat, and then B flat and G flat. And when we go back up to that flatted 3, we're going to this chord. We go to the C and the E flat, and makes this kind of dissonance, this tritone right here. Once you get here, and how I mentioned before, he walks down chromatically. So when he walks down, he's actually pushing up on the right hand to this, to the D. So he's kind of going a whole step up, but he's twanging that note into that whole step. So this is what we have so far. Once you get to this position, so you have that 2, the 7, and the 4 on top, you're walking it all down chromatically. When you get to this, you're about to resolve to the 6. Instead of going half step, you're gonna go a whole step. And that gives you that resolving sound, and it's all over the 4. So I'm gonna do it once more slowly, so from that walk down. So we have this, and we walk it down chromatically. And remember, when you're gonna get to that 6, you're gonna go a whole step. And that's all over the 4. So I'm gonna do that whole movement slow. One more time. And then the next part, we outline the 3, and we're doing this diminished movement. So we're outlining that 3, that G, and on the right hand we're swinging the 5 to the flat 6, and then we move that melody note up to that flat 7. So remember, we're in the key of E flat. So I'm kind of doubling up on that melody, so I'm going, and then, so I'm kind of doubling up on that melody. So after I do the 3, I'm going from the B flat to the B, and then I go to the B flat and D flat. On the left hand, I'm going from the B and the F. I walk it down chromatically to the B flat and the E. So I have, so the B to the F, walk down to the B flat and the E. So then I have this. I notice that I outline the melody before I do that movement. Okay, so then we go into this next part where he's outlining the melody, and I interpreted this movement like this. This is how I kind of felt comfortable doing it. So the left hand, I'm doing that flat 7, 7. I'm gonna do a sharp 1, and then the 2. So I have, okay. On the right hand, what I'm doing, I'm twanging that B flat to the B, but I'm doing the E. So I'm doing 4ths. So it's the same distance, each interval is the same, but I'm going a half step, then a whole step. With the bass as well, half step, whole step. So I'm going. And this is a popular walk-up that Corey Henry does a lot. So on the left hand, I have that D flat. On the right hand, I'm twanging the B flat to the B with the E on top. And then I walk that whole chord a half step up. So I have the D, C, and F, and then a whole step up, the E, D, and G. And this chord that I'm doing, I'm just spreading it out, but it's mainly those suspended minor chords that a lot of us do. So I'm just kind of spreading it out a little bit, and I'm going. And this walks me up to the 2. So I have the F on the left hand, and on the right hand I'm doing an A flat, B flat, C, E flat, F, and A flat. So I have this. If you want to make it a little bigger, you could do the F, C, and E flat. So you have, or you could just walk it up. I like to just walk it up because it gives a little bit more open sound. From here, the 2, we're going to the 4. So I have the 4 on the left hand, and on the right hand, I'm doing more suspended sound instead of a regular. I'm doing it a little bit more open, and I have the C, F, I'm twanging it to the G, and the C on top. And then I walk down to the 3 on the left hand, and on the right hand I have the B flat, E flat, F, and B flat. So that whole entire movement after this, you walk up, 2, 4, 3, That twang is important because I'm outlining the melody. And then the same exact chords we did in the beginning. So we have the 1, and we're twinging the 5 to the 6, and we have the 3 on top, that B flat, C, and G. Then we walk down to the 7, and we have the B flat and F. And then we walk down to the 6, that's suspended minor chord. We have the C, A flat, B flat, and E flat. And then again, I'm doing the melody first to the 5. So I'm going. And then I'm outlining the bass. So again, I want to do that whole movement and put it together. So I'm going, walking up. One more time. Walk up. 4, 3, 1, 7, 6, 5. And then we go into outlining the melody again, and he does this line right here. 5, 6, 1, 2, B flat, C, E flat, F, and he goes into this chord. So this is a 7 chord. There's different ways to do it. How I'm doing it, I'm doing the the D and then the C, and on the right hand I'm doing a G, A, C, E, and G. You can also make it a little closer, and you can add that F, D, F, G, A, C, E. So, again. Or you could do it how I'm doing it, a little bit more spread out. And we go into this chord that I really like. It's the 3, I have the G, F. The right hand I have the A flat, B, D flat, E flat, and G. So I have. And then we have the 6 again, and I'm doing again suspended. I'm gonna be doing another video explaining more about these voicings, so if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. But that is the whole entire movement. If you guys want further explanation on the voicings, check out our next videos. So I'm gonna play it one more time slow, so we can go ahead and put everything that we just learned together, and you guys can reference the intro of the video to see how I'm doing it. So we're gonna start from the beginning. Then the 1, and then that minor walk down. Then the chromatic walk down, all over the 4. The diminished movement. Then we walk up to the 2. 4, 3, 1, 7, 6. Melody, 5. Accent the 5 on the bass. Then you do the line, 5, 6, 1, 2. Then the 7 chord, the 3 chord, and then you finish on the 6. All right, guys, so that was the whole movement. If you guys want to hear the original, make sure to check out Bart Orr on Instagram, where he does the cover. If you guys have any questions of anything that we broke down today, go ahead and let us know, and we'll see you guys next video.